An act of self-defense or simply murder. Last month, state police charged Ronnie Lee Hall with 2 counts of murder. It all stems from an altercation at Hall's apartment in Floyd County. He admits to shooting 3 people. 2 of those people died. But his attorney told me he believes Hall deserves to be a free man. This photo given to us by his attorney shows 49-year-old Ronnie Lee Hall just hours after he was arrested for shooting 3 people.
At the time when we contacted the subject who had done the shooting, he had been injured. We took him to seek medical treatment.
In April, troopers charged Hall with 2 counts of murder. In a sworn affidavit, Hall says he shouted at the men urinating below his 2nd-floor apartment in Hueysville. And about 45 minutes later, he says the group came into his apartment and beat him. Hall claims he then got his gun and started shooting at the men from his porch, killing 2 and injuring another.
To me, it's the most obvious case of self-defense I've seen in 34 years of practicing law, and I don't know why this man's in jail.
Hall's attorney Ned Pillersdorf says under the so-called Castle statute in Kentucky, a person has the right to defend themselves if they are in their home. He argues Hall did just that.
And that makes all the difference in the world because the self-defense statute, you have a lot greater right to defend yourself if you're in your home. The beating took place in his home. He shot them while he was in his home. If you're on your porch, you're in your home.
I talked with Kentucky State Police and asked if there was any sign the shooting was self-defense.
If the evidence there at the scene had dictated one way, we would have made that decision. However, in this case, the evidence at the scene dictated that we needed to make arrest, and as a result, Hall was charged with murder.
Hall's attorney filed a motion for the case to be dismissed. Now Hall is being held on a $50,000 cash bond. We reached out to a loved one of the victims. They did not want to comment on the case.